Well, Shane and I met because I found him on Facebook one day, and I was like, this guy looks really cute, and I think he's single.
She found me on Facebook and messaged me, as embarrassing as that is to say.
And he didn't reply for a while because he thought I was a catfish. So.
And then one of our mutual friends I knew her, and
finally he replied, and then we talked through Facebook, and we ended up meeting.
We met up, went on a little datey date.
How was it?
Our first date, we went kayaking, and then something happened. They lost their keys, and we had to go back to Marietta to get their truck.
So then we had to drive all the way back to Marietta, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go take a shower, maybe we can go out to eat later.
So we kind of split ways after we went on our little kayaking adventure.
He thought I was totally ditching him. He thought I was not interested.
And we ended up deciding later in that evening that we wanted to go get pizza, so we decided to drive down to the Mothman and get pizza.
But we ended up going out to eat in Pomeroy at Fox's Pizza.
So it was just something we did that day. I don't know, we took a couple pictures with the Mothman's butt and thought it was super funny.
And the whole way home, we rapped Kanye West to each other. Oh, God. It's so kind of embarrassing to admit, but it was a good first date.
In a consumerist world that teaches us to look out for number one, to indulge self and not look beyond our own noses, what is it about sacrificial love and losing oneself in a life of another that is so gravitational and magnetic?
My favorite thing about Shane is that he is so patient with me, and he is such a good father. So he's very patient with Logan too, and that is the best quality I could ever ask in someone.
My favorite thing about Meghan is probably her eyes. I know that's physical, but I think she's got gorgeous eyes. One of Meghan and I's crowning achievements are probably Logan.
Oh my gosh, when we had our son. That was, oh my gosh, the best and scariest time of our life, but the absolute best.
He gets to be a guest of this wonderful day as well. So we're gonna dress him up in cute little suspenders and hope he doesn't cry.
And so marriage is one of the most selfless and at the same time wonderfully selfish commitments one can make. And Logan and I are overjoyed to officially introduce Mr. and Mrs. Shayne Board. You may now kiss your bride.
I wasn't ready. I knew I was gonna marry her when I walked into Luke Williamson's house and saw her first, and I was like, wow, that's a babe.
Say with the fees and they all on my team. Rolling my lap, pouring my drink. Team me too, everybody at the table. They came a long way from that bootleg cable. Nigga me losing, there ain't no way. My homie just died and they cried 4 days. Tomorrow ain't promised, I put that on my mama. Tomorrow ain't promised, I put that on my mama.
Oh man, the proposal is hilarious. So when we, things, evolved in a relationship and I decided to propose to her, I took her back down to the Mothman's butt.
Hold on for a minute, let me count mine,
Shane proposed in front of the Mothman statue where we had our first date.
And I proposed to her there.
He did it there, and we got some good pictures with the Mothman after.
Hold on for a minute, let me count mine, you count my money while I'm counting these blessings. Minor setbacks, those were just lessons. Moving too fast, had to set a pace. Complete my goals, shit ain't no race.
I was trying to think of an example of where you need teamwork. And I was thinking of construction, because you do a lot of construction, right? So there's a lot of times where you're trying to put up trim or boards or things like that, and you just need a little help. So I want everybody to raise their glass to the boards and to holding up your end of the board. That's your that's the dumb dad joke in there. Here. Shayne and Meghan.
Some things I'd like to say to Meghan are that I'm very happy this day is with her and that we finally made it to it.
If I could say anything to Shane right now, it would be, I love you, and we're about to get married. Holy shit.
As wonderful as this day is going to be, I wanted to be married for a while, so I'll be happy when this is done.